You are watching Melody Lane. With me, you're gonna have a great crafting time.
Well, hello there, crafty friends. It's Holly with Melody Lane Inspired, and today I'm going to be giving you a video on the unboxing and setup of the brand new Cricut Venture and docking stand. Now, if you haven't seen a video about the Venture yet, telling all about it and showing what it can do, I do have a previous video on that you can check out. But for now, let's go ahead and start the unboxing of the Cricut Venture. We'll go through the unboxing and the setup, and then we'll go ahead and go into the docking stand and show that. Now here is the machine. Now it's big, so make sure you have plenty of room to go ahead and get it out of the box. Now mine came wrapped in a solid brown box that was wrapped around it. That may have been just to hide the identity because we got it before launch. So if yours has the solid brown box around that, go ahead and start by taking that off. But if not, if it's just shown in the box here, then go ahead and you can jump to this box. Now to get it out of this box, you will see that there are handles. There are 4 handles, 2 on each side. So you just go ahead, stick your hands in, and you can just pop out the handles there. And then also on the bottom of both sides there is tape. So you're going to want to go ahead and cut the tape on each side of that. And then you're able to go ahead and lift the box to reveal the Venture. Now Cricut always does a great job of packaging their machines. This is pretty easy. So all we have to do at this point is we're going to go ahead and lift it out. Now you can do this by yourself if you have somebody else there. I suggest they help too, just because it makes it easier. And then you're not picking up such a large machine by yourself. And then you can go ahead and just set that off to the side. And then in the box, you're going to want to grab this tube, this brown box, and then the white box also. Inside this brown box here, that is going to be your mat support extension. Then you're going to have a tube of materials here to go ahead and play with and practice. You're going to have some vinyl and some smart vinyl. And then inside the white box, it is going to have in here your roll supports, all of the cords you need, and then also a cleaning kit, which is located under the roll supports, and your manual trimmer is in here also. So looking at the machine on the left, that is our lever. That is the lever you're going to raise and lower to hold your mat or your material once you put it in. Now there is a guide, and it will let you know, depending on if you're loading 13-inch or 25-inch material, it's going to let you know what guides to put up. There's one on the left, one in the middle, and one on the right. Now there's also a sensor here, and there's a sensor in the back. Good thing is you don't need to measure material. You can just load it in, and the machine will measure and let you know if you have enough material. There's rollers here that will help move it along the way, and then we have our carriage, which is going to move back and forth and do the cutting, which it has servo motors in it, which you love servo motors. And then we have up here where we can adjust it and slide it for which mat, which I'll show you that once we load in one. And then we have the very familiar load, go, and pause buttons. And then also your indicator light will let you know that it's powered on, connected to Wi-Fi, or has an issue. But now we can go ahead and begin walking through setup. So you're going to start like you always do with a Cricut product. You're going to go to cricut.com/setup. Now we're going to go ahead and choose cutting machine here. Now, on the screen, you are going to always want to click the I agree to Cricut's terms of use. Now, if you don't have the app downloaded, you can download it here. But if you do, just go ahead and select Open App. And then go ahead and select Smart Cutting Machine. And then mine says Cricut Morpheus, but yours will say Cricut Venture. These are code words because they come out early. We get released them, but they don't want them leaked. So we always have a code name. So whenever mine says Morpheus, yours will say Venture. Now it's letting you know to make sure that your Venture is flush with the edge of a sturdy table. Now if you did purchase a docking stand with it, you can go ahead and place it on the docking stand at this point. It's letting us know to remove all the protective packaging, which as you can see here, there are 2 things here. There is one right within the carriage, and then there's another one down below. It's letting you know to lift the lever, and then you can pull it out. And for this piece, you're just going to go ahead and slide it down and out of there. And then that's that piece. And then for the piece in the carriage, you can go ahead and just carefully slide it out. And you can hold the carriage if it's moving a lot while you're trying to pull it out. Now the next step it gives you is the Insta roll supports, and if you have the docking stand you can go ahead and skip this part. This is only for you if you don't have a docking stand that's going to help hold your rolls. So it's very easy to insert these. You're just going to go ahead and there's a notch if you look at the back of your machine where each side will go in, and you want to lift it up and then you're going to go ahead and pull it down to get it in place. And then you're going to put the other one on the same side the other way, and then that is there to help support a roll. And now for the manual cutoff tool that was in the white box, we're going to place that. There's a spot in the back of the Cricut right here that you can go ahead and keep it securely. And now it's letting us know to connect our power adapter and plug into outlet, then power on. Now the power cord on this is different than other machines. It has 3 prongs, but just like smaller than you would usually see in an outlet. And then it has the square cord here that we're going to plug in. And depending on whether we need the end to be USB or C, you can choose which one that you need. And then you're going to want to power on your machine. And then it will take you to activate the machine to whatever email you use for Design Space. The next screen will have you choose USB or Bluetooth connection. I chose USB, and then my machine went ahead and updated. And at this step in the process, more than likely, it is going to do some updating. So you're going to go ahead and let it update, and then it's going to reboot the machine. But you just want to make sure you stay connected and powered on during the update. Now let's talk about Bluetooth. The Cricut Venture is Bluetooth compatible also. Now I do want to note that you do need a desktop or a laptop to go ahead and cut with the machine. You are able to still go in through a mobile device and design in Design Space, but you're going to actually need a desktop or a laptop to cut with it. Now I'm going to show you connecting using the Bluetooth option. So you're going to go up to your Bluetooth, go ahead and you don't have the machine there, so choose Bluetooth settings. Now I see the Venture did just pop up there on the bottom. However, if yours didn't pop up, go ahead, power off your Bluetooth and turn it back on, and that usually helps. Now go ahead and click connect next to the Venture. And you will know if you're connected because down here underneath the Bluetooth symbol, it will let me know my Venture Bluetooth is connected. Once your machine's connected, it should pop up over here too, and you just want to make sure that it is blue, meaning that it is on. And now we are ready to activate the Morpheus to whatever account you're going to use in Cricut Design Space. And then you're going to want to, again, agree to the Cricut terms of use. And that is all there is for setup. So now we can go ahead and test our machine with the test cut. Now for this, you're going to use the black piece of smart vinyl that came in the box with your Venture. It's letting you know that for the first step, we're going to go ahead and raise that lever. Next step is to adjust the right pinch roller. Now we're going to go ahead and adjust the right pinch roller. It's set on 2, which is for the 25-inch width, but we're going to slide it over to the 1 right here that you'll use for the 13-inch smart vinyl materials. Now we're going to go ahead and lift the guides, which for this we need the left guide and the middle guide. If you were using 25-inch material or the mat, you would use the left guide and the right guide. And now we can go ahead and load our material for the practice cut. So there are 2 guides on the back here that you're going to slip your material down in. So this is coming up over the back of the machine. And then you just want to slide your material down until it reaches the sensors. It's okay to go past the sensors. It knows and senses where the material is. And then let's go ahead and lower that level. That's going to hold the material in place and confirm that your blade is in clamp B. Now when it gets shipped, the blade is already in there, so there's nothing you have to do for this. Now we can go ahead and hit the load button. Now let's walk through a scenario in case we didn't do everything quite right. What will it look like if we missed a step? If you didn't miss a step, your go light will be blinking. But it's letting me know here something is not right and that there's errors. So you can go ahead and click on View Warnings. And it's just going to walk you through those steps again, letting you know make sure you raise the lever, make sure that right pinch is adjusted, make sure those guides are open, and make sure you load the practice cut material. Now I have had where I loaded a material and I accidentally knocked one of the guides down I lifted, so make sure that your guide is up, and then we can go ahead and lower the lever and load it again. And now everything's properly done, so the go light will be flashing. You go ahead and click that go and start cutting your practice cut. And I'm just still amazed at how fast this machine is. I'm telling you, once you cut at these speeds, you are spoiled. And now you're going to go ahead and grab the manual cutoff blade that is in the back of your machine there. And there is a little groove right here that you will put it in. And then you can just go ahead and slide across to cut your material. Once it's finished the cut, just go ahead and raise that lever to take your material out. And just pull it out here from the back. And just like that, you completed your first cut on the Venture. Now let's talk about the auto cutoff blade. If you did purchase that, that's going to go ahead and go in clamp B. Now when you get the machine, you will want to remove the adapter that is in clamp B. So to do that, you're just going to go ahead and squeeze at the bottom while simultaneously pulling up. It is a little tight to get your fingers in, but you just need to squeeze it just a little and then remove it. Now it's performing the auto cutoff right here on its own. Let me show you what that looks like in Design Space. Now to select the auto cutoff blade, just go ahead and go into whatever project you want to make, and then select how you will load your materials, whether it's on mat, without mat, or multiple ways. and then go ahead and select confirm. Now, once I get on the screen, I can go ahead and choose which material load type I want. I'm going to go ahead and do this without the mat, so that's what's selected here. And then make sure you have the right material size selected, whether it's 13 or 25. Now just go ahead and choose which material you're using. If the material you want to use is grayed out, that means it's not compatible with it. Like the medium cardstock here is grayed out, but that would be compatible just if we put it on a mat, but I chose without mat for this. And here it's going to let you know step by step what steps you have to take. And then right below the steps there is the auto cut off button. So you'll go ahead and click this, and then that will automatically cut off your design at the end. And if you have the docking stand, don't forget to open the catch basket because it will catch all of that. The first time I did it, it cut off and fell on the floor. I'm like, hello, there's a basket for that. And then it's ready for you to press go and start the cut. Now you're going to use the same method for cutting any of your projects with the Venture. One more thing I want to touch on before moving on to the docking stand is when you're cutting on a mat, there are these mat support arms. So you just hit the button there and it will let you know in Design Space to do that when you need to. And if you're cutting projects heavier than cardstock, you can add the extra support, which I did here. I prefer to always use them when cutting with a mat just because it gives it more support. Now the extra support arms were in the brown box that came inside the Cricut Venture box. And to put the extender arms together, it's very simple. You just take the two what I call antennas and you're just going to slide from the front them onto the piece. And then once you put that piece together, it just go ahead and slides onto the mat support just like so. Now one thing different about the Venture is it will require cleaning, but that's very easy to do. So you will just go ahead and choose machine care here. What that's going to do is it's going to move the carriage all the way over and then it's going to begin spinning the roller slowly. And it comes with the cleaning kit here when you get the machine. And it's very simple. It's got a microfiber cloth, a clip, and then a brush that you can take rubbing alcohol, which 70% is fine. And every 100 hours, the machine is going to let you know to activate cleaning. And you're just going to go ahead and take this and slide it along the track. And you would put your rubbing alcohol on the microfiber cloth and then go ahead and clip it to the track here and you'll just go ahead and slide it across. And it's clipping because there's a track on the top and the bottom. So just making sure to get all the debris in there. And then you're going to use the brush to go ahead and clean the wheels, which when you activate cleaning mode, the wheels will spin slowly for you. And you want to make sure your sensor too is free of debris. Now, if you're in a house that has lots of dust, or say you have pets, you may want to do it more frequently. You just want to really make sure that that track is free of debris. Now let's talk about materials, because with a new, bigger machine, we have new, bigger materials. So Cricut Smart Iron-On is going to be available in 25 inches by 5 feet in all the colors shown here. And you will be able to get it in the 12-foot length in black, white, red, and navy also. And please note that a lot of the bigger lengths will be available only on Cricut.com. There is also Smart Iron-On glitter and holographic in 5-foot long rolls in the colors shown. And then it will also be available in 12-foot rolls in the silver, the gold, the white, and the holographic blue. Which the blue looks pink. I call it the stuff unicorns are made out of. Now cardstock. Cricut has awesome 24 by 28 inch large cardstock available in these colors here. The bright bow and the neutrals. Think how amazing this would be to use for like larger than matte projects. Or like those big greeting cards that you see that they charge like $15 for. You could make a big greeting card. There's so many big projects you can do with the giant cardstock. It's also fabulous for getting a bunch of stuff done on one mat. That way you only have to load one mat, which I love to make in my Happy Halloween banner this way because each color I did in just one mat. And then we also have Smart Sticker paper cardstock that is 13 inches by 25 inches. And that's available in the Bright Bow pack. It comes with yellow, red, blue, green, and orange. And then in the neutral pack, there is white, black, gray, cream, and brown available. Now, Cricut Smart Vinyl is available in the 25-inch widths in either 5 foot or 21 feet or 75 feet. So in the 5 foot or 21 feet, all of these colors are available. And then in the 75 foot long, it is available in black or white only. And that is one of those items that you're only going to be able to purchase on Cricut.com. But how many projects can you make with 75 feet of vinyl? Now, please note that you can cut up to one project up to 12 feet long, but then you can repeatedly cut that project up to the full 75 feet. Now, we also have larger Smart Stencil, which is 25 inches wide and available in 5 feet or 12 feet, which I can't wait to use that to stencil a wall in my bedroom. It'll be a while for that because I have some other stuff to complete, But I have been looking for a stencil I love for over a year, and I was like, now I can make a big stencil with my Cricut, so I'm excited to do that. And then we also have the transfer tape available in the 12 feet or 75 feet for transferring those big projects, or so if you just do a lot of vinyl, you have a big roll. Now let's talk about the mats. So the mats that you use with the Venture are new performance mats. So they're available in the light, the standard, and the strong grip, like always. And these are available in the 24 by 28 inch, or you can buy 2 packs of the 13 by 25 inch. Now these mats are different than the previous mats. These mats are made to withstand the force, the pressures, and the speed of the Venture. So you cannot use the old mats as they will warp, they could crack, and they could mess up the machine. Now I want to show you all about the docking stand. This is sold separately, but there will be bundles available, and let me tell you, I strongly suggest getting this because first off, it makes it mobile, which is great. I can have my machine out here in the middle, and then if I want to put it against the wall, I can. But not only that, but there's several features of it that are amazing. And then here is the box for the docking stand. It would tell you which end is up, and then once you take the top off, this is what you're going to see here, which it's letting you know to take it all out as one piece. Don't try to separate these styrofoam pieces from the end. And the Cricut envelope there, you're going to go ahead and pick up, and that will have your directions in it. And this was really quick to put together, like maybe 5-10 minutes at the most. I don't even think it was that. I had my hubby here to help me, so we just kind of lifted this out of the box here, set it off to the side. And now you can go ahead and remove the rest of the pieces from the box. And within the styrofoam, do not forget to take this piece out. There are 2 clips here. They're going to clip to the bottom of the docking stand, which are going to be used to hold your mats. Now you can take those 2 hooks and you're going to slide one into each spot here on the docking stand. And now we're just going to take one of the legs that are assembled there on the side, and we're just going to go ahead and slide them in like the arrows show here. And next you'll take these supports and you will just go ahead and screw these in clockwise. There's 4 on each side, so there's 8 total that you will screw in there. And something I want to point out is this arm right here, that is the white covering on it. That is actually going to come down. When we first put it together, I missed that step, but there is 4 total. So 2 on this side and then 2 on the other side. You'll just take that white covering off. And then the collector bins, you're going to go ahead and snap in. So this will basically, the 2 right there, it will go ahead and snap in on each side. So you do that for the one side and the other side. And then those pieces that I had missed last time, those are going to go ahead and snap into this side of the collection basket, which are anti-static, by the way. And then it has an awesome safety breakaway feature that, say a kid runs into it, a dog, or if you're clumsy like me, it will not break. Then once it's broken away, all you have to do to reconnect it is you're going to lift that arm there, and then you just go ahead and slide that piece down on it on each side, and then you're good to go. And that's all there is to assembling the docking stand. Lastly, we took off the packaging material. Now we just got to put our machine on it. Now on the top of the cart, you will see the silver poles. That is designed to hold a roll of material. Those 2 white pieces on the top, those are actually what you attach your Venture to. The Venture has notches out of the bottom of it, so it will sit right on there. But you cannot use this with your other machines. The other machines aren't made to sit on it, and honestly, you won't have enough room either. And the docking cart is about the exact same width of the machine. The Venture machine is 36 inches wide, and it is 7 inches deep. And then on the front and the back of the cart, they both have these anti-static catch baskets, which in the front, you're going to use it for when your material's cut off and it just catches it. And in the back, you can feed your material from there. Amazing feature, it stores mats in it. Yes, there are hooks on the underside here, and you wouldn't know it, but I have 6 mats hanging here. I have 3 24 by 48 and 3 12 by 24, and they're all within the docking stand. Is that not phenomenal space saving? I love that, because you have these big mats, you're like, what do? You just hang them in the cart. I can't tell you how happy that made me when I found out you could hang the mats in there. Now that's everything in regards to the docking cart. So now let's talk about when will this be available and how much will it be? Because I know that is the question you are all waiting to hear. Now the price for the Cricut Venture, the machine is going to retail for $9.99. The docking cart is going to be $349. And then there will be bundles available where you can get both for $1,249, which saves you $100. And I highly suggest getting that cart. Now you have to remember this machine is more because it's bigger, it's faster, it's commercial speeds. It's able to do extra large cuts, and be space saving all at the same time, which there's nothing really like that on the market. Now, when is it available? Well, July 24th at 10 p.m. Mountain Time, it is going to go on Cricut.com and HSN. At that time, you will be able to buy bundles on HSN. And the thing to note is the docking stand won't be available on Cricut.com until August. So if you want to purchase a machine right away, but you really want the docking stand, I highly suggest doing it on HSN because you won't be able to buy the docking stand anywhere else till sometime in August. Monthly payment plans are also available, and it does come with a 1-year manufacturer warranty, but now Cricut does have available in the US extended warranties, and that's not just on this machine, but that's on other machines and heat presses that are now available, and you can buy it for 2 years or 3 years. Now, when you purchase at Cricut.com and you're Cricut Access member, don't forget you save 10%, and that's up to $100 on a purchase with premium access. With regular access, you save 10% up to $50. So if you're not Cricut Access, but you're going to purchase this, highly suggest just join Cricut Access. Why? Because Cricut Access yearly membership is $95.88, or if you prefer, you can pay $9.99 a month. So with that $50 discount, you're only paying $45.88 for the year. But even better is go with the premium because you're going to get $100 off. And that's only $119.88 yearly. So that means you're getting Cricut Access for a year for $19.88, which you cannot beat that. And you're going to save 20% on materials. And with all those materials for the machine, this is more than going to pay for itself. Because you get access to over 300,000 images, 700 fonts, over 1,000 customizable projects, not to mention you get background remover, monogram maker, text warp. You do also get a $10 coupon every 3 months to use at Cricut.com. And let's not forget, when you're Cricut Access, you can actually buy the mystery boxes with the cuties. Yay! I know everybody loves those cuties. If you're not Cricut Access, you will find links in the video description below to go ahead and join Access. You also find links on Cricut's weekly sale item. You can find links in the description to purchase the machine. Now, we will be doing several more videos coming, and we will have several projects coming out. So go ahead and give us the like and the subscribe on YouTube. That way you get notified of our videos. We appreciate you watching so much, and we really appreciate when you use our affiliate links because affiliate links are a great way to help support small business at no added cost to you. And last but not least, we always like to thank our amazing admins and our supporters. And thank you so much to Cricut for choosing us to get one of the machines early and get to try this. So thank you guys. Everybody have a craftastic week. Leave a comment below. What do you think? Are you excited? Are you planning on getting it? And we will see you next time, friends. Bye.